Who's gonna pay on the first date?
Whoever idea was to go on a date.
We're gonna hear what the girls think.
The first date, who should pay?
I'm not paying. I would split it and probably not see them again.
And then what's the opinion of the boys?
What kind of a wuss beta male is splitting the check?
We're gonna check if there is still a double standard.
Would you exclude obesity?
Absolutely.
And we're gonna answer to the question, who pays on the first date? But first I wanna say thank you for the 100 subscribers. It's very easy to subscribe to a channel with thousands of subscribers, but giving your trust to a channel of less than 100 subscribers, I know that it's a big deal, so I really appreciate that.
Exactly like guys, right? But if you listen to them, they don't. They only want the good stuff of being a guy. They look at a guy's life like it's like a buffet. Like you just can start picking out stuff, like same amount an hour, we'll take some of that. Pay for the movie, that's okay, you can keep that one, I like that one.
Okay, this is one of my favorite clips by Bill Burr, that is a very important comedian. I really suggest to you to watch some of his shows. And in this show, he basically said that for many women, okay, the equal treatment means that you can choose the rights that you want to take and the right that you don't want. So there are things like, you know, the salary, the same amount of salary of a man, that it's something that you want to take, but paying the bills on a first date, it's something that, you know, you like how the tradition works. You like that that many men are supposed to, they feel they are supposed to pay on the first date, and you like that. You don't want to change because it's something in your interest. Now, this is just the opinion, the common opinion. I know that there are girls that don't think this way. Okay, I met many girls that offer to me in the first date that they want to split, and it's something that I really like. Okay, I don't believe in this tradition that since you are a man, you're supposed to pay. Okay, for me it doesn't make sense. We are two adults with two salaries that now are the same, and sometimes the one of the girl can be even higher, so there is no way I have to pay for you. But there are many people that may disagree.
The first date, who should pay?
I'm not paying.
If they ask to split the check.
I would split it and probably not see them again.
See, this is the point. Okay, many girls say like, you know, if you tell me to split the check at the end of the date at the restaurant, I'm not gonna see you again, because this is something not manly. Okay, this is something not masculine. You're not giving value to me. Like, if my way to give value to our night, to show you my appreciation towards you, is to pay the bill. Okay, I have to buy for your time, otherwise for you is not worthy to see me. Okay, like, if you know the only way you're seeing me, you're dating me, is because I'm paying. Because I'm paying your time. If I don't do that, it's, you know, unworthy to see each other.
I'm almost certainly going to pay for it myself. Several dates down the line, if the girl wants to pay for it, that's fine. But I think initially, the guy should pay for it.
I think the boy should pay on the first date.
Yeah, someone say, okay, maybe not every date, but the first one, yes. That it doesn't make sense. I mean, why? Okay, we agree that at some point the couple has to be equal, so everyone has to pay, and it's nice. I mean, in many relationships, I had these things that you know, one time I pay, the other time you pay. But why the first time the guy has to pay? Okay, just to have this little piece of the tradition that you want to keep away. You want to grab it and hold it close to you.
To split the check. Would you be down or not?
I would do it if they asked me, but I don't know if I would go out with them again.
See, it's not funny. It's really not funny. Why you should not see this guy anymore? Maybe it's you know, the love of your life, but it's not okay because he's not paying the bill. This is just crazy for me.
Women want to be taken care of. They want a man to be able to provide for them financially.
Should a man pay on the first date?
100%. Like,
This is the other part. Okay, there are some men that they really think that this is the only way that the world can work. Okay, 100% the guy has to pay. And this, of course, you know, kind of boosts the mentality of some women that they have to be financially protected, like this guy say. Okay, so that everything they do, they just need you know, a man that pay for that. They cannot provide for themselves, and they're probably let's say some kind of girls are happy to hear that because they want a man to do the same, because otherwise they should do things themselves. They should find a good work and make career themselves, but they don't want. They just want to be pretty, and there is a guy that has to provide for them. But it's something that for me at least is very wrong.
What kind of a wuss beta male is splitting the check?
And this beta man is splitting the check. What does it mean? What is a beta man? If okay, we know what's supposed to be a beta man, but you're basically saying that if I'm a if I want to be an alpha, I have to give money to my woman. Okay, that's the thing. My woman cannot pay because I'm an alpha. And since I'm an alpha, I mean, being an alpha may also means that you do what you want to do with your money. Okay, you don't let a girl telling you that you have to spend on her date. This is being an alpha for me, not that every time that your girlfriend wants to go to a restaurant, you have to pay, because it's your right to pay. This makes no sense.
I split the check quite a lot.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to offend you. That's incomprehensible to me. I find that to be like the greatest beta male humiliation.
To save money?
Beta male humiliation to save money. Okay, you understand that. If you want to say, I want to save money, so I don't want to pay for your stuff, for your maybe expensive dish that you choose to take. This saving money is beta. Okay, an alpha is someone that wastes all the money on a girl.
That money you save is not worth the honor that you compromise.
The honor that you compromise. You lost the honor if you let the girl pay the bill. You understand that? This is completely crazy. This is completely crazy.
Time to settle the debate. Here's who should pay on the first date. As a man, it is your responsibility to pay on the first date, and I'll give you 3 reasons. First of all, women are attracted to men who can provide and lead the way. This demonstrates.
But I don't care about that. I don't want a girl that is attracted to me because I'm paying for her. Okay, I like to pay her with, in other ways, with my personality, with my charisma, not with my money. Okay, otherwise I'm buying your time.
That second, it avoids awkward interactions when the check comes out and you're just like, what do I do now? Third of all,
this may be true. Okay, when it happens, this kind of thing, you don't know, you try to check and to read the feelings of the other person. So you try to understand, okay, this girl is willing to pay, or I have to do it. What's the feeling here? Because maybe we spent a really nice night and I don't want to ruin it. So at that point you can say, okay, I will sacrifice my ideals and I will pay for her. But it's not something that I think it
you
should
probably
be.
Invited her out on the date, and it would be an odd move to invite someone out and then expect them to pay for it.
This is another true thing. Like, if you invite someone to like an expensive restaurant, then I think you're supposed to pay, because maybe that person didn't feel comfortable to go to spend in that restaurant. You took this decision and you have to pay for that. But this is the only reason that you should pay.
That being said, if you go on 3 or 4 dates with her and she never offers to pay, that's a red flag.
At least we agree on this.
Is there a double standard surrounding men, women, and age gaps?
Oh, absolutely. People aren't too hard on the cougars. They just think it's sexy and fun. But then when the man is significantly older, everyone yells at him and calls him a predator or a groomer.
This is not linked to the thing of who pays the bills, but I think it was very interesting to take even this topic. Okay, there is a double standard here. If you are an older woman dating a younger boy, it's something sexy, something funny, okay, hilarious, you have fun with your friends. But when you see an older guy dating a young girl, this is completely changed. Okay, you really blame that guy, and this is something that that show us how there is inequality. Even in this trying to be equal, there is actually, even from the woman that boosts this, there is this not fair treatment for men and for women.
You guys have any advice for how you guys split bills as a couple?
We don't split bills.
Normally you just pay.
Yeah, I pay usually. And then if she pays a couple times.
If I really want to pay, then he'll let me pay.
Yeah, still, like, I have the right to pay. He gives me the right to pay. No, it's not that. Okay, you should give your girlfriend the right to pay. okay, to show her own appreciation towards you. It's not something that has to go just in one direction, because many men, that's what they think, like, I don't let my girl pay. Even if she wants to pay, she cannot pay. And this is crazy. This is more toxic than any other masculine
You're gonna pay
thing.
for my bill?
No, I'm not gonna pay your bill.
Really? You're not gonna pay? Like, what happened to all the good men out there? The gentleman who pays for the bills? You really not gonna pay? Like, not even half?
No, I'm not paying anything. Not even half the bill.
Really? You should be ashamed of yourself. I cannot believe this right now. Why can't you just pay half? I don't understand.
I don't even know you. Who are you?
Why you gotta be so cheap? Like, just pay for half.
I don't even know you.
Okay, just want to show you this because I think that it's too funny. But you know, sometimes it's true. Like once I mean, I've been told from a friend, or I mean, a very, very former girlfriend, that basically since I am the guy and my girlfriend is like in another bar very far from me, and she's taking a coffee with her friends, I have to go to that bar to pay for her. Okay, even if she's doing, I mean, I'm doing my stuff and she's doing her stuff, I have to go to her just to pay for her bills. Okay, even if I'm not included in that social thing she's doing. And this is something that for me is very worrying, but there are many people that think like that, both girls and boys, okay, and this is not alright.
Minimum height.
6 feet.
Yeah, that's where they get you. Would you exclude obesity?
Absolutely.
Minimum income. So
I'm gonna say at least 200.
200 grand?
Yeah, this is another like out of topic but linked, because girls are free to say their high standards about dating a man. But if a boy does the same, it's wrong. It's completely wrong. If I say that I want a girl of a certain height, that is, you know, of a certain body type, and that she earns a lot, I'm just delusional. People are looking at me like I'm crazy. But if a girl does that, she just have high standards. Okay, it's something cool, it's something interesting, it adds value to you. No, it is not the way it should work. If I do the same as a man, I would be criticized for that. But if you do this as a woman, it's completely okay. Okay, there is a double standard that we have to fight.
Guys should pay at least.
Guys should always pay on a first date.
Yeah, you should pay. Yes.
And do you always offer to pay?
Yeah, I would always offer to pay.
But if he like, took you up on it, would you be like, excuse me?
All right, I'd pay, and then I'd be like, we're not going on a second date.
Okay, this is another very funny thing. Okay, the many girls say, okay, I have to offer to pay, but he has to say no. Okay, he cannot say like, oh yeah, okay, oh you want to pay, oh yeah, of course, do it. No, they have to refuse. Okay, otherwise they will pay and they will not go on a second date. Okay, this is first, I mean, blackmailing, and then it's like, you know, it's crazy mechanics, because for you it's not even important how the date was, but for you it's just important that the guy shows this to you. And we get finally the last, which is for me the most important rules about the first date, about who's gonna pay for the first date.
Who pays on a first date?
Who pays?
Who pays on the first date?
Whoever idea was to go on the date.
And this is true, this is the final answer. If I invite you to go to a place, I have to pay. If you invite me to go to a place, you have to pay. Okay, this is the only way it should work, because you don't know where I'm bringing you, you don't know what how much I'm gonna spend. So if I tell you, okay, I want to go to this very expensive Japanese restaurant, then it's my duty to pay, because I don't know if you can afford it. Okay, but you have to do the same. You cannot decide to bring me to a very expensive place and then expect that you will take all the expensive stuff and I have to pay for them. This is crazy, this is delusional, and I understand there are many men that work in this way and that think in this way, and if you are a girl interested in this kind of man, do it, but don't think that it's something for granted. Okay, because in the future society, I hope that everyone can pay for its stuff and, you know, be finally equal. Thank you for following me and see you very, very soon.